Hey guys, it's Cubestack, and today I'm going to show you how to solve the Windmirror cube. So let's get started. So if your cube is already mixed up, you'll notice that the centers on these two sides are flat, and the other four centers have a slanted look to them. So since you're going to solve this like how you would for a normal 3x3 cube, you're going to choose one of these flat centers to make the cross around. And personally, I do it on the shorter of the two, so this one, but it's personal preference. But in this video, I'll be doing it with the shorter one. So after you pick whatever center you want to do, you want to put the cross pieces around it, which they are the ones that look like this. They're the thinner ones. They're slanted, and it's pretty easy to tell what ones they are. So, see, this one, the flat side of it, is the one that goes on the cross piece. But you'll notice that center orientation does matter on this, so you're going to have to insert it correctly so that it instead lines up and looks like this. So in order to do that, you're going to have to find your your edge, and then pick the center. So if it's over here, you'll notice that if you move it like this, the center isn't oriented correctly. So move the edge back, and then you're going to adjust the center so that then you can line it back up and it works. And you can put that down on the center piece below. So, and then up here we have another edge piece, and we see you want to do it in this center. So if we move it like this and then try to insert it like that, you'll see that that edge is not lined up with the center. So we're going to have to turn the center so that it's lined up, so that the slants are going to meet up together, and then we can insert it like we would for a normal cross piece on a 3x3. And so then the last center is right here, and it's just like a normal 3x3. You'd move it up, and then you'd move it over so that you can line it up again. So I'm going to assume that you do know how to solve a 3x3, so this should come intuitively to you once you know the steps to it. So now the next part would be F2L on a 3x3. And you can do F2L on this as these flat pieces, or these slanted flat pieces right here with only one sticker on them, are the edges, and then these are the corners. So I could do something like this, and it would line up together, and I could insert it. But that can be a bit hard if you don't really know how the pieces move sometimes. So we're going to, just like a normal 3x3, to insert it so that you can move it over like this, and then like that, the piece needs to be facing this way. So this step is also pretty intuitive. I see a piece right here also, and so I'm just going to do that. Move it over, and then insert it. It's just like how you did it when you learned beginner's method. And so you see this one, it's facing up. So it's like when you're starting out beginner's method on 3x3, the piece, if you're doing white cross, let's say, that the white corner would be facing up. So you just need to move it up, move it over, then move it down, and then you can see that right here, it's now facing this way. So you could either go like this, and then insert it over here like that, or in order to avoid rotating, you could go like this and line up. It takes a while to get the hang of it, but once you do it, it comes pretty intuitively to you. So now we are going to move on to the middle layer, as you would for 3x3 beginner's method. So the edge pieces are these ones, the slanted flat ones. And so you'll notice that it can be kind of hard to tell how to do it at first because you don't know the way that they face. But if they're slanted up like this, going steeper this way, it's just how you would normally on 3x3 in beginner's method. With, if you need to insert down here, U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. And so that algorithm may look familiar to you from beginner's method. And we do it over here also. And so you'll notice on this cube that if you need to ever insert it into the slot that's over here, you just rotate the cube so that it's on the right again, and then you can do the algorithm. So it's not, that's the part where it's not like how on 3x3. So we've seen it where it is slanted steeply up this way, but what about when it's slanted more this way, where it's not sticking straight up like that, it's more down like this. So this is the other type that you'll get to, and you'll notice that if you try to do this algorithm, it ends up being flipped. So then it's how on 3x3 when the edge is flipped for the corner, and if you insert in, then the edge is flipped. So instead of doing that, this is where we come over to the other side and can do the algorithm L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F prime. So then you see that that can do the middle layer. That can fix the piece for the middle layer also. Okay, so now on to last layer. So for last layer of this cube, it's just like last layer on 3x3. You have the edges right here. And you can just do the algorithm F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Or you'll notice that the edges, it's just like 3x3 when you do edges. So now you have the cross. And then from here on, just to make it easier, you can just do the R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime, and then it becomes solved. So I hope you found this video helpful, and hopefully you solved your Windmirror cube. If you liked it, please press like and subscribe if you already haven't. And if you haven't already, check out my review of this cube. It has over 200 views on my channel currently. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.